All right, welcome back everybody. So today is the long-awaited gate build. I should have probably already done this sooner, but I've been very fortunate that nothing walked right in out there in the garden and ate up all my vegetables. So I definitely want to go ahead and get this gate up as soon as possible. So I've got a new Craig pocket hole jig. I've been waiting for one of these forever. I don't know what took me so long to buy one, but finally got it in here now. I'm excited to use it on this gate build. It should make nice clean screw holes, and you know, I want this to look good. So all you got to do is go out in the garden, measure out for the gate. We'll start cutting and assembling. All right, I have finally got me a pocket hole jig. Like I said, I've been wanting one forever. Looks pretty straightforward and simple. It's got these different measurements on it depending on your wood thickness. So you just slide this dial down, for example, for 1.5 inch thick wood, which is what all 2x material is. And then comes with an adjustable bit here that's got different measurements on it as well, 1/2 inch, 3/4. I slid it all the way down to 1.5 inches, so it kind of makes it pretty foolproof here. All right, so I've got my lumber cut. Building just a kind of rectangle type gate here. And these are gonna be obviously the sidewalls. And the OCD in me is not gonna allow me to just drill 2 holes here, 2 holes here, because then 2 are gonna be straight up in the air, always catching water, and I just don't want my gate to rot out. So I'm gonna do something a little different here. Do 2 holes in this piece. I'm just gonna screw up into the top piece. And on the bottom piece, I'm actually gonna do 2 holes up underneath, like say here on the ends, to go into the bottom of this 2x material. That way the holes are always facing the ground and they don't fill up with water and just rot this old new cheap treated lumber out even quicker. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so like I said, pretty simple. I've already got it adjusted to 1.5 inch lumber. We'll stick it on there and clamp it. All right. Simple enough. All right, like I said, instead of drilling this end here the same way, which I could do, I just don't want holes catching water. So I'm gonna set these boards up right here and drill the other direction. All right, I tried to set it up to where these screws, once they're all the way tightened in, because they're going to kind of crisscross, make sure they wouldn't hit each other. Let's see if I got it right. It feels really nice and solid with this piece in there. However, it's a little wobbly, say from that corner here. It's just such a big span. I've got some extra lumber. I think I'm gonna cut another one to go from in here to that corner, etc. Make an X brace. That should make it very, very strong. I wish I could take credit for the idea of using these clamps right here, but I was on YouTube the other day and just happened to stumble across a video that said building a gate, something like that. And it was one of the Wrangler Star videos. So I was like, well, heck, I'll click on it because I know I'm about to build a gate. And I seen him use this idea with the Irwin clamps to kind of hang and level the gate till he could screw his hinges in. Thought, what a great idea. Now he screwed a board in up top and had posts cut off, and I was trying to think of how I could do that today without having to screw boards in and go cut them. Then it dawned on me, tractor forks. This should work out absolutely perfect. So now I can get my gate perfectly level with these, make fine adjustments, and attach my hinges all by myself without holding up a heavy gate. So I thought that was real neat. That's why I love YouTube. You can just learn so much stuff on there. All right, moment of truth. Because the property's on such a bad slope, I know you can't tell that on the camera, I'm trying to make this gap as tight as I can, although it still allows the gate to open and not drag the ground. But if it does, I guess I'll have to remove some of this grass. it catches perfectly on this hill and stops wide open, so I can live with that. If it ever winds up getting too tight, I can just come out here with a flat point shovel and scrape a little bit of this grass off. Now this will give you an idea here. You can see how much this property slopes. I mean, you see this gap difference between this side and that side. That side's maybe 1 inch off the ground. This side over here is 4 inches. So to keep little critters from running underneath the gate, especially something like foxes and raccoons, which that's a tight squeeze for a raccoon, but a fox can probably make it through there no problem. I'm gonna build this up and just kind of make a little hump there with some dirt. Not saying they can't dig it out, but you know, if the rest of the fence is tight to the ground, I want to try to make this tight too. I know y'all see me switch between DeWalt and these old junk Black & Deckers. I bought these a long time ago to keep over here spares whenever we used to just camp here, and I just would leave the tools here so I didn't have to lug good stuff back and forth. But my DeWalt tools, my goodness, they're 15 plus years old, maybe 18, and I used to work with them full time. So that's my career. I mean, I used them every single day back in the day. So they've been good tools. The drill started acting up, half works, and the impact driver's great, but it uses them old NiCad batteries that you about can't find anymore. So I'm thinking about getting me a new tool set. So I wanted to ask y'all, what do y'all use? I've been looking at the new DeWalt brushless set, but woo, dude, they're pricey. Fantastic reviews though. Are any of y'all using the Porter cable? Because apparently DeWalt owns them now. The batteries are interchangeable, and they make a brushless set that has fantastic reviews online. But I've kind of been a bit cautious of Porter cable tools in the past. Just they've seemed kind of cheap, but man, it's hard to deny all those good reviews. And if they're owned by DeWalt, who knows? So if any of y'all specifically have the Porter cable set, let me know. And if you have the brushless DeWalt set, let me know about that too, because I'm also interested in that. Because I think it's finally time to retire my other DeWalt tools. Well, I got the dirt done. I'll water it every time I'm out here and pack this down. I may add another layer to it. But since I went ahead and dumped the whole bucket and kind of transitioned it over, it doesn't look that bad. You know, it doesn't look like this end is extremely high. So if I had just left a small mound, I don't think it would have looked right. So I'm glad I went ahead and feathered it out. So it doesn't look as bad as I was thinking. Well, there's one more project off the list that I've been talking about forever, it seems like. So garden is getting there. I'm getting really happy with where it's at. I'm not going to make it just a major priority, but here before long, I'm going to get out here and cut all these posts off. And I'm still thinking about how high I'm going to leave them. Because should I start having problems with deer jumping in here, I mean, this is the fence is over 5 foot tall. Yes, deer can jump with that, but Florida deer is pretty small. And heck, my father's had a 4 foot, no, not even 4 foot fence around his garden for years, and he's only ever had a deer jump in there one time. So I think I'm going to be plenty safe. But I said all that to say, probably going to leave all these posts cut a foot, foot and a half high. So if I ever do have a problem with deer, I can come back and string a strand of barbed wire up there and make the fence overall height over 6 feet, which should be more than high enough for these little 100-pound deer that we have running around here. So like I said, another project knocked off. I got a few more projects coming up. We're getting very, very close to starting the building. So I'll be having a video going out there, showing me unloading the truck, showing the material, and kind of getting in more depth in detail of exactly what I ordered and what's going to be going up here very soon. So I'm very excited about that. Really looking forward to getting all my equipment out of the weather. Like I always say, thank y'all so much for subscribing. It means a lot. The channel's been growing. It helps get us exposure whenever you like and subscribe. So thank y'all for that. I've been very pleased with where we're at. And like I said, it just keeps motivating me to get out here and record and do little projects like this. So thank y'all for that. With that said, I will catch you on the next video. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. Several things on my list, but we're going to knock something out. Thanks for watching.